this junk when stupid cops arrest FBI agents, cause I love to see people get their respective comeuppance for some debauchery. The other junk was cops that was doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing, so we gonna see.
Harassing me at this point. I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Where'd you get this? That's issues.
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
Bro, who the fuck is going to the fucking supermarket? Y'all know the market. I ain't talking about the supermarket. I'm talking about the market, bro. Y'all know which joint I'm talking about. The joint where in the front you got in front of when you first about to walk into the store, you look to the right, it's the register right there. It's the big ass t-shirts, the fucking 4X joints. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. They lined up against the window, then up against the wall. You got motherfucking bandanas, head scarves, juice, well, no juice because the juice be on the other side, but the candy, all that. The old dudes be in the jump playing the lottery, playing the little Powerball jump with the physical ticket. Stop playing, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who goes in there and gets the little toy badge, bro? What grown man you know gonna walk around with a toy badge? Come on, fella.
Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, so
call 911. I need medical attention right now.
Hey, turn around. Let me see your hands. Turn around. Let me see your hands.
Who are you talking to? Oh, I ain't
okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
You would have shot on one of your own.
Face down on the ground. Face down now.
Imagine being a trained federal agent.
Exactly.
And find yourself on the wrong side of the law due to some questionable decisions.
See, but what this does though, I ain't even gonna hold you, cause with it, and I think this is true. But what this does is it puts it into perspective as to why that person, let's say that person was one of those cops that just like be trying to bag anybody or trying to do a quota. What it does is it put things into perspective so you can see what it feels like being on our side of the glass, the everyday fucking citizen, or the youngin who ain't doing nothing, he just so happened to have purchased a fast car, or the youngin that I ain't gonna say like youngins that be running stop. I've seen some wild people run stoplights, bro, and I live in one of them states where like youngins be stupid for real. But like those people who really don't do nothing, like just exist, and it just so happens that they caught your particular angle on that particular day, bro. That's just your emotional response to whatever it is that you got going on, or like I said in the other video, trying to match a quota, bro.
Made by some stupid local cops. Here are 5 real-world examples of situations where cops try to.
Bro, you're not gonna grab on the back of my fucking neck. The dude right here, he looked like it. He looked like he part of the feds. Like he just got that look about him. Like I'ma comply, but when you find out what happens at the end of all this, it's like he's like not smug, but like he got that particular level of confidence where it's like I don't really have to say. And I think that's the way it should be for these situations, like when the feds get arrested by the feds. Like just keep it calm, bro, because at the end of the day, one, most of it's captured on body cam. 2, almost I'd say like 80% of people ride around with dash cams, bro. You're getting bagged one way or another, bro. If it's not a dash cam, maybe somebody on stream, or maybe somebody just like recording the video, and it just so happened you come up on that bullshit, and the next thing you know, you're bagged. Is it worth it just to mess with somebody because they might look suspicious, bro? That's not good enough, bro.
But also wondering about the state of law enforcement we have today.
He keeping very calm though.
As you
at least from what I'm seeing.
These kind of videos. Now, let's get started. Kicking off today's
episode, YouTube ain't a fan of my videos neither, bro.
It's rather hilarious but sad video of 2 cops in Rochester, Minnesota, approaching a
I remember this one.
man claiming he looked like a suspect they have been searching for. But they were unaware of what fate had in store for them, and the situation took a sudden 180 when they realized the man was an undercover FBI agent. Let's take a look at how the complete situation unfolded.
Yeah, I think he was like, check my pocket.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're assuming I'm someone that I'm not. Get out of my face, man. You guys are harassing me. Yes, you guys are. Hey, you're harassing me.
Boy, you smoking that jack down to the bone, bro. You don't... Bro, throw that bitch, bro. Don't nobody I know smoke they jacks that low, bro. Anybody I used to know, because I don't know nobody that smoke. If anybody around me smokes cigarettes now, we probably couldn't be cool. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate the smell now. But like when I was a youngin' and I used to smoke jacks and like blacks and all that stuff, bro, we would never have our jacks smoked to the bone like this, bro. If you don't put that bitch out, put it out. Put it out.
Yes, you are. No. He's harassing me. Why are you harassing me? You're assuming I'm someone I'm not.
Okay, if you're not, then
No.
you're not free to go.
Okay. Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are.
For what?
Because I think you have warrant.
You think?
Yeah.
That's an illusion. You think?
Stand up for your hands.
I'm not. For what? I don't have a warrant. You're very wrong.
Let me get this straight. So, our two wise cops here think that the guy is a suspect because he just happens to look like someone who committed a crime. A hunch, you could say.
Bro, I'm so sick of these like assumptions and hunches and you fit the description or you might fit the description. Bro, I know damn well you know that I don't fit that description. Like, it fitting the description is not enough information to detain me, bro. Collect some fucking information, bro. Like, check my fucking license, go into the system, pull up the fucking wanted APB, whatever, bro. Like it makes no fucking sense to me, bro. Oh my god, bro, we're supposed to be the smartest animals on the earth and we cannot make simple decisions just because we don't want to, bro. That's literally like you got one of them jobs where it's really like, let's say you're a fucking, I don't know, fucking rocket scientist and you're supposed to help build the next ship or some shit, or the next what the fuck is it? Rocket ship. Yeah, rocket. The fucking rocket. And because you don't want to do enough information, the fucking rocket explodes in your particular quadrant that you were supposed to take care of. That nigga, that's not enough. That's not enough fucking info, bro. Go do your fucking job. Your fucking job, pretty much, even if you're a beat cop or a street cop, is if you're in the vehicle, if you have a vehicle while you are on duty, you have the computer capabilities to pull up something. Even when I got my car stolen, the Fed pulled out his phone and like started looking up shit, and he was like, "Oh, just to let you know, your car was one of the most stolen cars in the U.S." I'm like, damn. I wish I had known. Of course, the dealership wouldn't have told me, but I'm glad I fucking know that now. He didn't have to do that. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Do you want to put out an APB?" I was hands up in the air. I was like, "Que sera, sera. I'm not gonna find that junk, whatever the case may be." He was like, "Nah, man, I'll put an APB out for your plates and we'll do all that." And I was like, "Damn!" Like thinking back on it now, he did the necessary work, even though it was unnecessary. He just did it because he was like, "I've been in the force for like 40 years. I seen shit like this all the time." You know what I'm saying? You parked it on one of them streets where that type of shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that level of that modicum of respect and care. Like, they don't give a fuck. They just picked him because they picked him. Bro, I'm a bald black man. You better tell me I look like somebody who don't have hair and have this face. Bring me a picture, because you just detaining me off some bullshit. So they ain't about to get bad.
The guy seemed
bro.
confident that the cops had him wrong and went even a step further, accusing the overzealous cops of racially profiling him. What makes it even more shocking,
bro, and I knew I was on camera. Of course, hey, bro, you pull whatever cards you have to do to survive, okay? And I'm saying this to everybody, bro. You do what you have to survive. It just so happens in this particular video, he's an agent. But I mean, for the average Joe or the average Josette, fucking do what you gotta do, bro. If it just so happened that a person is less like, you already see my skin, so you know what I am. Anything, I got racially profiled when I was 12. Youngin put me up on the gate. The cop jumped out the car out of the fucking blue, bro. I'm walking down the alleyway. I got a skateboard. Jumped out the fucking car out the blue. Grabbed me, threw me on my gate, like my family's gate, like we're in this house, we live in this house. I walked out the crib. When you walk out the crib, go down the steps, you make a left turn, and then you make another left. And on originally on my left side is the gate, and then when I go around on my left side is the gate. Fucking pulled up in the alley, diagonal type shit, leaped out the joint, grabbed me, threw me up against the gate. My stomach sitting there on the gate. My mother sitting there crying. She's screaming and shit like, "Let him go. He didn't do anything. This, that, and the third." Gonna tell me I fit the description. Are you gonna go inform that man that we are following him? Nigga, I didn't even know you was there. So how the fuck I'm gonna tell you that bro? Come on, bro. We like, as a society, bro, like all this shit is bad enough. Like real, like honest, my fault, y'all, because I'm just like talking. But like, in all honesty, we are in one of the best, worst societies I've ever seen. Shit is so bad right now, bro. This type of shit ain't even necessary, bro. Youngest lives are just bad off the day to day. We don't need no more, bro. Real talk. I mean, and I'm not talking about any select people, like people that's not cops or people that's not government. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all it is a whole bunch of emotional responses. You know that you feeling bad about something, or you got something on your mind. You're throwing that, personifying that, fucking portraying that onto me, and then the next thing I know, now I got a beefing day, and now I gotta go back home and talk to whoever I'm gonna talk to, and I got a beef about that, and I gotta be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? We're delusional, we're fucking unnecessarily violent, and we're just generally bad for each other. Like, everybody's just bad, bro. Everybody need to chill the fuck out, go and catch some fucking sun. You know what we need? Lady told me this the other day. I can't remember where she was from. She told me in her country, every Sunday, you cannot shop. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was from somewhere in the Ukraine. And she was a client that came into the store. And she was like, I'm just so happy to be able to shop on Sunday. And I was like, wow. She was like, on Sundays, nobody works. Everybody, has a day off on Sunday. Sunday is my favorite day to rest. I love being off on a Sunday. Sunday is my favorite fucking day out of all the week. It prep you for Monday. Saturday you did whatever you was doing. Sunday the recruit day. It don't matter which way you flip it. Sunday is the best day of the week. I was born on a Friday. Still I care more about Sunday, bro. Sunday is the best day. Everybody needs a day to just chill the fuck out once a week, bro. And I would prefer it be on a fucking Sunday, instead of having people stressing and then rolling into the weekend to more stress. Because, of course, us as humans, we decided to start to identify and calculate time. Come on, bro.
Shocking is that these dum-dums also believe that that's enough to detain him. Don't these guys know anything about the law? Remember, the law requires cops to have reasonable suspicion that someone has committed a crime. And oh look,
reason
we have here.
Fitting the description is not reasonable, bruh. That is not a reasonable reason. I could see you in a cop uniform and believe that you reasonably, under my own reason, that you fit the description of somebody who's been portraying a cop falsely. You don't fucking know, bro. But like, you can't just go off of because this person look like, maybe if a little bit, somebody that might look like somebody else, bro. What the fuck is that, bro?
Must be based on more than a hunch. What this means is anything these cops did from here on was way beyond legal and was unconstitutional.
Mother.
No, you are wrong. What do you mean if you're wrong? You're wrong. You're wrong.
All right. This is the second time I'm hearing this from the officer. If I am wrong, I am wrong?
Bro. See, in his case, cause I know, like, if I'm walking around in civilian clothes, I need to have my badge on me, or I need to have my shit on. Bro, just tell him reach in your pocket, bro. Just tell him, cause they gonna have to do it anyway. So at some point, you gonna reach in the pocket, open my wallet, try to grab my license, and you gonna see that my fucking badge is right there, bro.
Think about it. It's one frightening statement that's both unprofessional and dangerous at the same time. If officers start throwing such excuses and logic in situations like these, you can only imagine what they would do if the stakes were high.
Look at that shit, bro.
It would turn out to be a nightmare for someone, if you ask me.
I didn't do nothing. For what? For what? Can you tell me for what? For what? I'm under arrest for what? No. If you got the wrong guy, I'm suing all of you guys. Let me get your car. Can I get your car? Can I get your car? Okay. I'm not standing up front. Listen, I'm not under arrest. I don't have a warrant. I don't have anything.
Unfortunately for the cops, the encounter was filmed on a cell phone camera, and we can see how the man repeatedly kept calling them out on their mistake and pointed out that they didn't have a warrant to arrest him.
Mother.
Something these cops should have known already. But then, things quickly escalated when one of the officers tried to grab him.
Hey, yo! Hey, officer! Listen. No. Matter of fact, look at my ID. He got the wrong guy, I'm telling you.
Several voices can be heard in the background, and it seems like they know the man and are telling the officers that they made a big mistake and they got the wrong guy.
You guys still got the wrong guy. You guys are fucking stupid.
That's not you.
You guys are racial profile thinking I'm somebody. Take some
sir.
cuffs off. You guys really had nothing else to go to college for but be a cop and harass me? To assume I'm somebody I'm not? My ID's in my back pocket.
After the arrest, thinking it was a run-of-the-mill situation.
Wait, I forgot. Y'all, don't ever put y'all wallet in y'all back pocket, bro. I fucking snapped one of my cards like that. Don't do that shit.
This officer finally decided to follow up on the guy's request to check his ID.
Watch how funny this is.
Little does he know, he's in for a shock.
Oh, what does that say? What does that say? Oh!
Wrong guy.
Oh!
Wrong guy.
Oh my God!
Turns out, the person in cuffs is not just any suspect. No, it's an FBI agent. Right here in the middle of a local law enforcement activity, and these cops are in big trouble. You can only imagine the cop's expression, utter shock. It's not every day you arrest someone, and they flash an FBI badge in your face. Just notice how this arrogant cop shifts from constantly establishing direct eye contact with the supposed suspect to avoiding any eye contact entirely after inspecting the ID.
No, get the f off me, dude. Get off me, dude.
Bro, you f***ed up.
I need your cards. I need your supervisor over here. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
The agent goes on to reasonably explain the whole situation to the supervisor, who clearly looks uneasy at this point and is desperately looking for the nearest exit.
Sir, can you please come here? Are you the supervisor? These guys are racially profiling me. They assume I'm someone that I'm not. I told them I'm not who they think I am. And they said, nope, you are. I'm positive you are.
But as soon as the agent demands their IDs, he showed his true colors.
I need their cards. I need your card. I need your card. I need your supervisor. This is. No. Yes, I request your supervisor. Why is that?
Bro, that was fucked up.
You guys work for us.
No, they serve the people.
Yes, I'm the people. You guys serve us. So
That's because they're corrupt as fuck.
I would like okay, I would like your card. Yep. And I'm gonna follow the report on you, and you.
Instead of owning up to his men's mistake, as he should have, the supervisor chose to
That's what we on.
Giving flim.
That is fucking insane, bro. Because all that means is that they racially profiled him, and then he is going with it, not to defend them, because of his own personal prejudice. Because if he was to go by the book on some real shit, he would have respected the fact that as a man, you're getting reported, my nigga. You're getting a pip, my G, as they call it in the retail workforce, bro. Your mother, no, bro.
Reasons for the
no, bro.
Up. Get them in, Sarge, will you? But seeing he had no choice but to obey the agent's demand, the IDs came out. First, the supervisor.
Even if you didn't give me your card, bro, when I say I'm scouring every fucking instance of the fucking police force, wherever the fuck y'all at, I'm digging so deep to find these niggas, bro. You're not getting away with this, Homo. You could call it being petty or whatever you could call it, bro, but it's not happening, bro. You're not escaping me after you just tried to bag me. You made a fucking scene. You did all this extra shit. You put your hands on me. Nigga, you about to be the one of resisting arrest. That's crazy, bro.
And then the two geniuses who started this whole fiasco.
Is that how you guys work nowadays? You assume someone is someone, and that's it? That's all you guys need? Yeah? Oh my God, what is American game?
Guilty and cocky. It's a hell of a dangerous combination, folks. It's cops like these who sully the good name of the entire law enforcement agencies.
And then and the problem with this is that once you fuck up once you sully the name, everybody's mucked up, bro. Everybody's mucked up. I met one dude from Florida. He came into the store. Him and his wife was here on vacation to see, I think it was Howard's wrestling team, right? Coolest fucking dude I ever met. He was like a sergeant. He been in the force like 30-40 years. Coolest fucking guy. I ain't never guessed he was a Fed. I met a woman, small Latino woman. She was like small as fuck, like maybe like what, like 4'11", 5 feet even, maybe. She was a cop and a lawyer. Lady was cool as shit. yeah, it's gonna make you, yeah, it makes me uneasy because I know what you are capable of, and you can just have a certain prejudice and just activate that prejudice. However, what it does is for people like that who would like to be on the spectrum of both sides, like if I'm in civilian clothes, I'm a civilian. When I'm in uniform, I'm in uniform. Or when I'm on duty, I'm on duty. What it does is it fucks up for them, because then once I know that information, it changes my perspective of them. And it's not something that you do voluntarily. It's more of like a subconscious thing. But I'm also not going, demerit the fact that I do it. You know what I'm saying? That I see what I see. Once I know that information about you. And it's crazy that they gotta go through that. I do believe there's some good folks out there, but Muhammad Ali said it once, and I saw it on Instagram. If it's a bunch of snakes trying to get into your door, and you know it's 3 or 4 good snakes, are you gonna be one of those people that's gonna let those hundreds of snakes in exchange for them 3 or 4 good snakes? Bro, you can't do that. It does not. It creates a muck in the system, bro. You can't. You should have been able to respect him, one, as a man, and two, as a man in the same uniform as you. Like, you don't know what he did to get to FBI. He could have been down in the trenches, like down bad, and he just fucking became excellent over time. They gave him the promotion because they didn't see color, whoever his superiors might have been, or whoever his management might have been. You need to be able to give him that same respect. And we outside on the street. And not only that, if we going in a hierarchical standpoint, you are the lesser than, I'm definitely bagging you, bro.
And a lack of A, B, and C's of basic law knowledge shown by these French cops. As far as silver linings go, at
what
least
happened?
No one got harmed in this case.
What happened, narrator? No.
This FBI agent here.
You run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hannah. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body?
See? Okay. So y'all see what just happened, right? Let's go back. Let me see if y'all see what I see.
Special Agent Hannah. The FBI.
When you ever seen some cops let somebody reach up on their dash, bro? Like, and when I spitball numbers, just don't take me to face value. But like I say, like 60% of the videos I be seeing be like, youngest, put your hands on the wheel, don't touch nothing, don't reach for nothing, no none of that. He casually knew that he was gonna be reaching up on that dashboard for that, and did it without concern.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is with you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now.
Okay. Well, I will when I leave the area, sir.
You might question why
See,
the FBI agent is asking the officer to cut off the recording device. Something doesn't add up here. Red flags for the FBI agent, right? Well, the answer is our Special Agent Hatton was actually investigating police corruption in the Franklin County Police Department. In this undercover operation, he asked the officer in the video, Mr. Rolf Gordon, to meet him at a random parking lot, perhaps to ask some questions related to the case. However, the officer didn't like the fact that the agent called his personal phone number instead of taking things through his office, and grew skeptical of him despite the agent's disclosure of his credentials.
Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this. Let me get his tag number real quick. He's got a radio and he's got credentials. Franklin, does that come back to any government agency?
It just says Visa's Advanced Wiring Company.
Do you work for a wiring company?
Further.
It's a covert vehicle, sir.
Did he seriously think it would? Of course.
Bro. He just said special agent, bro. He in civilian clothing, bro. How many times the narrator said it? We all fucking believe it. The man is undercover. What the fuck he look like? Fucking, of course his tags ain't gonna come back as something else, cause what if he out and about and his tags get ran without his knowledge? Come on, bro. Do better. You already look like a Big Bang Theory looking ass motherfucker. Like, do better, bro.
It's a covert vehicle. What kind of undercover FBI agent would drive in an FBI registered vehicle?
You know what I'm saying?
I do feel like I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number?
I can't do that.
Because he's a special fucking agent. Because he's a special agent. That is what he's supposed to know how to do, nigga. Am I tripping, y'all? Like,
that's a pretty dumb thing to ask from an FBI agent. Hey, if an FBI
narrator, I'm with you.
Rest assured, he knows your number, your address, your affairs, your wife's affairs.
He's gonna know, bro.
He'll know your breakfast, lunch, and dinner patterns, including what types of boxers you like to wear. It's also important to note here that Agent Hatton had valid reasons for seeking such an informal meeting with Deputy Gordon.
Correct.
As revealed later in the interaction when Agent Hatton subtly hints at his potential involvement in a more extensive inquiry into the sheriff's office that goes beyond the scope of the deputy's citation.
Definitely thought that.
Supervisor.
You can't call anybody in the PD because the PD is just here backing this guy up. It's Franklin County that's holding him. So you have to call the sheriff to let him know that his deputies have been stopped here and are holding me. He's going to ask why. You're not going to be able to tell him.
The plot thickens. Anyway, the officer later goes on to detain him, giving sloppy reasons like, "Oh, I don't trust you being an FBI agent, and you are being uncooperative." When in truth, he was the one who denied checking the agent's
He was extremely cooperative, bro. Not only was he cooperative, but he gave you credentials before you even had time to damn near blink 4 times. Like, what the fuck you talk about, bro? He was like, I'm a special agent. I clearly called. Like, bro, come on, bro. The average Joe ain't gonna know how to get your number, fella. Your personal number. Come on, my G. He already had pulled the joint out and all that. You saw you had a radio. He gave you the fucking ID license joint with all the information on it. He gave you what he needed. See, I did think that he was probably part of this nonsense because he's meeting him in this particular place, this state. So of course he probably with the shits. I mean, you don't know how deep those type of rabbit holes go. All them, I asked y'all on the last video, could you be corrupt? Like, these youngers probably gung-hoing for each other. What you mean, cahoots?
Hey, you are detained at this time, sir. Hey, I don't think this guy's legit, man. But you're being very uncooperative with me. You asked me to come up here. You called my personal cell phone number. You can't tell me how you got it. Your vehicle's coming back to a wiring company, not the FBI.
It's a covert vehicle.
Okay. You
Dude,
get
would
mad
you like
at,
to see some registration?
You get mad at me because I turned my body camera on.
Would you like to see some registration?
And you know a lot of stuff about me.
Would you like to see the registration, sir?
I don't really want anything from you at this point. My supervisor's on the way.
Excellent.
Uncooperative? Really? First, do your job as an officer. As the dilemma continued, Agent hadn't even showed his license and his badge for the second time to Officer Gordon. But somehow, Gordon remained unconvinced. Eventually, multiple supervisory officers arrived on the scene, but they were even worse than Officer Gordon and decided—
I was about to say, the way they even came up looked like they was about to take this nigga to the woods to smoke him. I'm sorry, Hatton, cuz, but it looked like somebody trying to get you together, fella.
Decided to arrest him and put him in the back of the patrol car. Not only this, they even decided to not roll down the windows or turn on the AC, and given the hot day in Florida, it was only inevitable that things didn't go well for Agent Hatton.
They trying to burn him out.
Sir. There, brother. Okay. All right, I'm turning it on right now.
Open the door. I can't breathe.
Sir, I can't open the door. You're being detained right now.
As time passed, the agent started complaining.
Bro. Look at Agent Hatton, bro. Agent Hatton ain't hurting no fucking body, bro. It's like 4 y'all. All y'all look like y'all was like mid-age. Y'all look like y'all had some bill on y'all. Even if you open a fucking door, where the fuck is he gonna go? The car right there, you got the tags, you got his info, you got the badge. What else do you need, bro? Like, y'all, bro, I swear, bro, humans be blowing me, dog.
The cop continued to ignore him.
You're burning me up, brother.
I had the defroster on.
No, you didn't. Brother, I need air. God almighty.
All of a sudden, they receive a phone call that should put the entire event to rest.
33, go ahead.
He is legit.
10-4. All right, that's what I'm doing right now.
Here we go. All the proof you need in the world. However, even after this, the officer chooses to retain the agent inside the patrol vehicle. despite receiving
He dirty, bro.
information that he is indeed an FBI agent.
Nah, he dirty.
Instead of promptly following the given instructions to release him, the officers continue conversing about the situation. All the while, the agent pleads for his release. It is only after an additional 3 minutes of entirely unnecessary conversation that the agent is finally allowed to exit the vehicle.
That's crazy.
But sadly, the damage was done.
Call 911. Call. I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me. Call 911. Call 911.
We're releasing you right
No,
now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need
33.
After a further 10 minutes, the medics finally arrived and the cop explained the whole situation and said that the man complained about shortness of breath and vision loss.
Started complaining of shortness of breath, vision loss.
In the hours after Hatton was released, FBI agents in brass descended on Apalachicola, meeting with Gordon and the sheriff to find out what happened and why. Both agencies later decided to put the incident in the rearview mirror, followed by Sheriff Smith's promise, and I quote that, "Both our agencies work together a lot better." Smith also agreed to the fact that they needed more training. But honestly, training or no training.
Excuse me? Training for what? This nigga almost killed him, bro. He almost died in the back seat because y'all want to be dickheads because y'all probably was corrupt. I refuse, bro. I refuse. And his agency, wow, because they sent him out there and he did all that. He started to, deep dive and do what an actual motherfucking FBI agent or law enforcement person is supposed to do. Go and get some information, and then in exchange for that, he was fucking left hyperventilating in his little sweater coat junk in the fucking car in Florida. Boy, he baking in that junk. Caucasian hot dog, bro.
That's no way to treat someone, let alone a fellow law enforcer.
Mother, look at that sweater.
Full of ego and how ego gets in the way of common sense. It also shows how some.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. This gentleman right here, him, he has no reason to have ego. I don't give a fuck if he a fed or not. No reason to have ego, bro.
Times, police can take literally anything you say or do and turn it against you. Oh, and if you don't say anything, you're being uncooperative, and that's also grounds for suspicion.
Correct.
Fortunately, despite what can only be characterized as
bro, look at that sweater, bro.
From the officers, the agent did not sustain any significant injuries.
That's not
However,
the point.
The same cannot be said for ATF agent Burke, who was subjected to such mistreatment by the police.
Look at
they found
that,
it
bro.
necessary to file a lawsuit against them. On July 7th, 2020, Agent James Burke, a 16-year veteran of the ATF, was dispatched to a home on the 3300 block of
16 years,
Dublin,
bro.
Ohio, to confiscate a shotgun from a resident who was not permitted to have a firearm. But instead of letting him in, they closed the door in his face and called 911, reading Burke's badge number to the dispatcher. In Burke's mind, it was no big deal as he was frequently used to this verification process. What happened next was not only shocking to Burke, but to anyone who's watching this video.
Hey, turn around, let me see your hands. Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
What's your deal?
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
Sensing extreme aggression from the officer, Burke outright refuses to follow his orders to drop to the ground, seemingly determined to challenge the police's authority to frisk him for weapons. "I am a federal agent. I don't need to obey orders from the local police," he must have thought. But if that were the case, it would mean that any criminal could easily lie and say they're a federal agent to avoid doing what the police say.
That's true.
If Burke didn't seem dangerous, he should have just done what the police told him politely, so they could quickly understand what was happening. Naturally, things escalated.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move forward.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 335.
Get on the ground.
He didn't. He said get on the ground.
I'm not overreacting. We got a call that someone's impersonating a police officer out here and doesn't have ID.
No kidding, because she doesn't want to open it.
Okay, get on the ground so I can find out who you are.
It ain't happening.
Okay, fine. Fine. Do you find I think I'm a police officer or something? What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground.
Federal agent.
Jump for things.
I'm not kidding.
91.7, I'm pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist.
Despite Burke's best efforts to prove his identity to the officer continued to remain hostile and keep his gun drawn. Once the second officer arrived, the situation took a turn for the worse for Burke.
Sir! Don't argue! Face down! On the ground! Face down! Now!
Running out of corners, he had no choice but to comply with the officer's demands. The officers kept their firearms drawn at Burke for over 90 seconds before they very aggressively placed him under arrest.
Why you put your foot on him?
You got my IDs right here, left pocket. Left pocket. And we're gonna put your arm on your back. Wait a sec. Do not resist. I'm not resisting. You're acting like a moron. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket. We're getting you secured first. Please, wait. No. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Please, sir. I'm not. Stop resisting. Would you please get my ID out of my left pocket? Stop resisting. You. My wife's please. Stop right here. Resist. Please get it. I got one cuff on. Get your off. Just hold me up. Sir, I can't do this. Sir, stop resisting now. Please help me.
But wait.
And then you got all your weight on him, bro.
Apart from the uncanny aggression, these cops left no stone unturned in bullying Burke. During the forceful arrest, they repeatedly used a taser on him despite him being face down on the ground and not putting up any resistance.
Please, Joe, get your taser out. My taser. Get your taser out. Get your taser out, Joe. No, don't do that, please. Sir, don't make me tase you. You're gonna get tased. Ow, don't do that. Okay. Here. Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed. It is cuffed. Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed.
In pain, Burke continued to tell the officers that he was a legit ATF agent out on a case and his ID was in his pocket. Regardless of the confirmation, the officer continued with the arrest and put him in the back of the patrol vehicle.
Why would you make us do this? I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait. No, you knew what you were doing. Sir, calm down. Relax. Sir, hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please. Get in the car. No, we'll talk later.
Sir, that doesn't make sense.
No, I was trying to give you my creds. You didn't let me show them to you. Never once tried. I did. Get it.
Y'all, what the fuck is he talking about? You never once tried? He said, I'm a federal agent. And as you proceeded to get closer, after the 90 seconds of having your gun drawn, once you got him to the ground, he said, check my left pocket. My credentials are in my pocket. Check my left pocket. My ID's over there. Check my left pocket. And what did you say? We're gonna secure you first. Bro, he's telling you he got a medical condition, he a fucking fed, and so on and so forth. I understand that in the beginning, him walking forward, that could have been presented differently. That I understand. And push come to shove, could have tased him a little early. That part is because by definition of them not knowing he is resisting. Okay, cool. But don't sit there and lie, and it's on camera, my G. It's on camera. You were caught, okay, doing shit you wasn't supposed to be doing. And now you trying to cover your buns. It's not going to work like that, bro.
Get in the car. Wait.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro, based off these situations that we seeing, somebody better get fucking fired, bro. Real live.
Ow! Have a seat. Please, wait, I gotta breathe. Okay, please, let me breathe. Sit down and breathe. Let me breathe. I have a medical condition. We're gonna get air to you. Get your legs in. Get your legs in. We're closing this door.
The cops then forced Burke into the vehicle, ignoring all his pleas and explanations regarding his medical condition.
I need air. Sir, please, call an ambulance. I'm asking for an ambulance. Okay. You're an idiot. For crying out loud, you're a cop. You're not an ass. No, wait, I can't. You're fucking my head up. The seatbelt's in place. Please. Why would you act like this? I didn't act anyway. If you are a real police officer, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I was trying to give you my creds.
After about an hour, Burke was released without any charges. Later, Burke decided to file a civil lawsuit
of course
against the police department and the two officers involved in the incident, accusing them of use of excessive force and unlawful arrest. It was also reported that the trauma had such an impact on Burke on both physical and psychological levels.
Acted lawfully and posed no immediate threat to officers Fihey and Winchell or to anyone else. Agent Burke did not resist the officers' attempt to flee from their custody or display any physical aggressiveness towards them. The lawsuit said body cameras captured much of the incident and that the footage was shared within CPD for no apparent purpose. Burke has since moved to an administrative role within ATF because of the incident and injuries, both physical and psychological. See, that's crazy, bruh. Bro, this man chose to change his position in the ATF because of them, bro. That's crazy, bruh. You mean, ain't that crazy? That's crazy, bro.
That he has since moved to an administrative role within the ATF instead of fieldwork. Our thoughts on the matter? Well, as evident from the footage, without a shadow of a doubt, the officer's behavior is anything but constitutional in this case.
Absolutely
It
not.
screams of aggression. But to give them a little benefit of the doubt, honestly, both parties involved are guilty to some extent, and Burke could have easily handled the entire altercation much more maturely by just agreeing to just...
See, the problem with some of these situations is if you're not keeping calm, right, either as the person doing the detaining or the detainee, the problem with this is that we both just flexing our nuts. Like, we both just swinging dicks, because that's all it is. It's just one big pissing contest, bro. He said he was he had to throw the fucking in there, right? He was like, I'm a federal fucking agent. That's cool. However, you ain't the one with your piece out right now. That's number one. Number two, they did not need to step on him, put their weight on him, and he's saying he got a condition. I ain't gonna lie. His tone changed once they got close. I'm just saying.
Surrender peacefully in the first place. For sure, a lot of drama could have been avoided. Don't you agree? Speaking of drama, get ready for the next one, as it's full of it. Though the man involved here is not from the FBI, but does have an excellent understanding of the law and is here to show how
Oh damn, he wasn't even a
can
fed.
be. Mac Proctor, this guy, was parked in a private parking lot, patiently waiting for his takeout order while he is also on his delivery driver shift. Although his vehicle wasn't in an official parking spot, it wasn't obstructing traffic flow, and Mac had briefly left it unattended for about 2 minutes in order to pick up his food. Upon returning to his vehicle, a police officer approached him and claimed he was breaking parking regulations.
All right, Mr. Proctor. That is your last name.
You not about to jazz me?
Do I need to answer any of your
You don't
questions?
have to answer anything, dude.
Okay,
You don't have to. I'll be stand here all day. I can
Okay.
get either way.
Can you go ahead and finish your job so I can carry on?
What's it with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk
See,
like that?
see, I hate when people do this, bro. The man is collected. Like, he's definitely keeping pretty calm. But go back. Can you go ahead and finish your job so I can carry on? I don't think that was aggressive. He's saying, can you do you so I can do me? If I would have said it like that to a fed, they would have seen it as the same thing. It's not like anger or attitude or none of that, bro. It's just like, get the fuck on, bro. Get out my face.
What's it with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk to everybody like that?
I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to go ahead and wrap things up, please.
That's it.
It seems like
Do
this
you so
officer
I can
named
do me?
Diego Hernandez is getting a kick out of the situation and just simply wants to flex his power.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He jelly. He jelly because he got a full bed and he got this little neck piece right here. This little flute. He mad.
True that in most cases involving cops, citizens get intimidated and reel back, giving a psychological upper hand to cops, with this cop thinking they have all the power in the world and are in complete control of the situation. So it's no surprise that Hernandez here was taken aback by Mac's composure and his intelligent know-how of the related law. Mac knows that he has the absolute right to remain silent in response to the officer's inquiries, especially those that have no relevance to any criminal proceedings.
All right, well, you know, I'll give you a break on it, but you know what I'm saying? This isn't a parking spot, okay, dude?
You're not giving me a break. You're harassing me at this point. I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Well, do you understand?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. So do you understand why I stopped you?
This wasn't a traffic stop. He approached me as I exited a restaurant with someone's food order. I was inside less than 2 minutes.
Do I need to answer any more of your questions?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Okay. But then again, I could do this all day too.
Hernandez sure has a lot of time on his hands if he is willing to do this all day. Hey, Mr. Serve and Protect, Don't you have bigger priorities, like actually stopping people from committing a crime? Well, this proves that we judged him correctly. He does like to flex his power and bully people.
I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Mr. Proctor, would you like to leave?
Do I need to answer any more of your questions?
Hello. No.
Didn't he say a while back that he was detaining Mac? Jesus Christ. Make up your mind already, officer.
I'm not the one that's acting this way, okay? I'm just asking you to do, you know, I'm trying to give you a break here, all right?
I prefer you just write me the parking ticket and let me go.
Right, okay, oh, okay.
Hernandez proceeds to complete the process, but comes back again giving excuses like they have to wait for another guy to come and write the ticket. Having nothing else better to do, the officer tried to have one final crack at Mac.
Hopefully I'm not keeping you from anything, am I? I don't like talking. Is everything okay? Is there any other issues or anything going on that I should know of?
Do I need to answer your questions?
You don't have to answer anything, but I'm concerned about your well-being. Is there something wrong?
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
Well, if you're...
He's implying I have psychological issues because I don't want to engage in conversation with him or acknowledge his authority or power over. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just a short nigga flex. Like, that's all you doing.
Do I need to answer?
Just doing a whole lot of rah-rah for nothing.
You don't have to talk to me. I'm saying I'm just concerned about your well-being. That's all I'm saying. Usually we don't get people hostile.
I've not been hostile.
Okay. Well, usually we don't get people wanting a ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through all this. I could be having my lunch right now.
That person could be having their lunch. The person that where he's supposed to be taking that food. That car looks nice as well.
I have to really give to Mac for displaying such calm and collected demeanor, while Officer Hernandez bombarded him with all those irritating and nonsensical questions.
Hey, Mr. Proctor, can I just give you your stuff so you can leave?
Can you?
I can, but you're the one. I would have let you go a long time ago.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can leave?
I'll give it to you right now. I just want to know that, you know, that you're okay, because usually I don't get people all this.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can be on my way?
You're okay.
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
Hey, there we go again. Jesus Christ.
Now this is a guy seriously getting on my nerves. What is he, 12?
I'm trying to say that
You're
Bro, what has... Nah, bro, fuck all that. We gotta dive in. Because what the fuck has gone on in your life that you are so upset at this particular gentleman, at your particular life? Are you mad because it's raining? Like, what is the reason that you are so hot that you gotta be fucking with this man on this day? I don't understand, bro. At this point, you're obstructing traffic, my G. Because, like, I'm seeing all these cars go past. We gotta sit here and play this game because you bored. You talking about you got all this time on your hand. You're bored. That's what it is. You're just fucking. You have nothing to do. You have no one to mess with. It's a fucking rainy day in San Francisco. Ain't nobody doing no bad shit. And in your particular quadrant, the worst you got is a youngin' who's parked. Like, come on, bro.
Trying to display your power to me right now.
I'm concerned about it. Is there a problem to be concerned about another human being?
You have no reason.
See, another reason I don't like shit like that, because what he just said, is there is there a problem with being concerned about another human being? It's not when you're generally concerned. Like when you actually genuinely care about another person. You don't care, bro. You just keep running off at the mouth and all these little stupid ass questions, all this little stupid ass shit, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like, let's be like, why are you not acting like an adult? Like, come on, bro. I understand. I even said it on the last video. I was like, you need to make sure to activate your inner child, bro. This is a different type of thing. Like, this is the inner child that you don't want to activate. This is the bad inner child. Like, you're doing a lot, bro. And I'm telling you, something about this man got him hot, bro. Something about him has this fed. He's under his skin just by keeping calm. I don't know if it's the fact of his car, because like I said before, he got a I don't know what this is, but got a sunroof. He got some room back there. Good amount of seating that look like leather seats. It looks like he's comfortable, like he's good in whatever he's doing. He is out in the rain in this jacket beefing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, you know what I'm saying, his face is symmetrical, or the fact that he got the little whole beard where he just got the neckage. I don't know.
Concerned about me.
So it's okay then. You're okay then.
You can hand me my.
And what made him move out of the? I thought that was my notifications. What made him move out of the camera? We already saw you being a bitch, bro. It's not going to change because you move direction.
Documents and I can be on my way, or we can.
Okay. So if I hand you your stuff, you'll be fine and taken off, and you're not angry, right?
Ah, the ever-wise Mac. Realizing he is not going to win this battle of wits or the law, the officer had no option but to let him go.
But I'm gonna take a chance on you, all right? Here, Mr. Proctor, everything's cool, all right? We're blocking traffic here to your stop, all right? Hopefully you have a good day. Everything works out for you, all right?
Am I free to leave now?
Yes, you are.
Could you please step away from the vehicle?
Yes, I will. You have a good day.
Mac was eventually allowed to go without any further problems. However, this whole incident raises some concerning questions. Why did he encounter additional issues just for exercising the Fifth Amendment? Moreover, it's quite strange this interaction occurred at all. If Officer Hernandez had noticed Mac's vehicle obstructing traffic, wouldn't it be a wiser thing to just request him to move it out of the way? But
absolutely.
No, he had to show his authority and had to bully him. Kudos for Mac for not entertaining him and showing him the doors as he rightfully deserved. Not to mention the fact that this whole incident just proves to all of us.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. First of all, I didn't know they jackets did this little inside out thing with the holographic, with the reflective the shit on the jackets. That's cool as fuck. No, seriously though, kudos to him, bro. Kudos to him, bro. I mean, minus the fact that you can visibly see he has age on him, he clearly has taken some time and taken care of himself. Cause him versus the Fed, two completely different mindsets, bro. Your man just trying to keep active, get going. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing wild, nothing illegal. You ain't asked to search his car. You said he wasn't being detained, and you said he was being detained. Like, all this rah-rah, bro.
How important it is to know about the law and handle such situations if you ever landed one. How important is it? Let's find out in the next case where a bunch of cops arrested an ex-FBI security contractor solely for the reason that he just didn't know the law enough.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Turner with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
It's got to be visible within a certain distance. When you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. Now, you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure.
Hiding guns, you know what I mean? Officer safety is number one.
Kinda ironic when he mentions things like safety and pullover protocols when the cop himself has no idea about. There's no strict requirement to pull over immediately for various reasons, including traffic obstruction and safety concerns. It's advisable to pull over as soon as it's safe to do so, prioritizing safety above all else. Also, if you find yourself in an area that feels unsafe or you're unsure whether the vehicle behind you is a genuine police car, you can activate your hazard lights and drive cautiously to a secure, well-lit, and populated area. Imagine slamming the brakes right in the middle of traffic or getting robbed, or worse, assaulted by fake cops near a dark alley. Something a cop should be well educated on before he starts throwing misinformation. But this is not the end of the cop's lies.
So who are you?
Former NDOC, and I used to work security at Harris.
Oh, okay.
I'm a contractor. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have insurance on this thing?
My partner, huh?
Do you have insurance on this thing?
Yeah.
Your partner or what?
Now, my partner called me. I'm a contractor with Southwest Gas.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go over there and get him logged into his computer.
No guns inside the car?
Nah, no problem.
Okay.
Fast forward to a few standard questions. The cop begins to ask more targeted and detailed.
My G, how much fucking info do you need, my G? I done seen you pull so much shit out this car, bro. Like, god damn. I mean, in terms of compliance, he's hitting the fucking mark, bro. Like, he's being respectful. He ain't coming out of pocket. He disclosed who he was. He didn't even have to. His windows fully rolled down. It's not like he couldn't have got duffed in the face or fucking dragged out the car. Like, come on, bro.
Questions, attempting to discover evidence or information that could potentially incriminate the guy.
What do you got right there up front?
That's a siren. I contract.
You contract
So some of the work I requires to have a siren.
turn it on.
Why haven't you taken the lights off of there?
Yeah, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some of the work I do.
They shouldn't be that color though.
Yeah, they should be red and white, brother.
Yeah, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies, it's different.
Which agencies do you contract with?
The various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ?
Sure.
So you have a contract?
I've worked for DHS, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a government ID?
I have a contractor ID.
Where's that?
It's in my head.
Ready for the big moment?
Where'd you get this?
That's an issue.
Issue 2?
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
Now the cat's out of the bag. The officers were shocked to find out who he was. However, this doesn't prevent them from going too far and exceeding their authority by searching the agent without obtaining his consent.
I'm gonna read you your rights too, okay? Because you're handcuffed, you know what I mean? So I feel more comfortable that way.
But then, the police officer begins an unwarranted search of the agent's body and vehicle without any request or permission, violating the agent's Fourth Amendment rights, which safeguard against unjustified searches and seizures, an act both illegal and unconstitutional.
No guns, right?
Yeah.
Inside the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, because, like I said, man, too, there's money in. Put that back in, so I'll put it in the bag, okay? So the reason that you're in cuffs, okay? Unless you're a sworn officer.
I know in Nevada we must have.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues.
Sure.
Right? Because then you could easily impersonate
Right.
a police officer.
Sure.
So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI.
These officers are obviously displeased that the agent has a response for every question. So the second officer starts to ask questions he knows the man cannot answer, aiming to create a situation that might incriminate him.
Since you got the badge, where's your creds at? Where's your federal creds at?
I don't have federal credits because I'm not criminal.
Once more, it's crucial to emphasize that the officer's concern is primarily with the lights on the agent's car. They do not, and I repeat, do not possess the legal authority to conduct a search of an agent's person in this situation. Therefore, going into his pockets is entirely unjustified and downright illegal. Considering the whole light deal, things do seem a little shady. As the incident happened in Nevada, it's essential to note that it's against the law for a civilian to use red and blue emergency lights on their vehicle. However, this man never activated them. And when he did, it was during his official duties as a contractor with a law enforcement agency. Besides, the guy never said he was in the FBI. All he said was he worked part-time in the FBI.
Definitely
He was far
did.
from impersonating a federal agent. The matter was further escalated when a bunch of senior-ranking officials showed up who surprisingly turned out to be bigger fools than the two cops and decided to turn the car upside down looking for any signs of evidence. Who knows what the cops found? Or planted. All the
Bruh.
more reason for you upstanding people to be aware of your rights and the
Bruh, for last cuz, bruh, I wish you luck, bruh. Cause they're doing a hefty amount of work on you. When, like, if anything, bro, for the lights, I mean, even if you gave him a fine for the lights, at least that way he could go back and fight against that. But, like, even with the narrator brought up, bro, he's doing contract work and he did not turn them on without reason. Reason being, they asked what they were. He was like, it's a siren and I use it for some of the contracts that I do. And he also verified who he does contracts with. My man was crazy respectful. I ain't gonna hold you. He was crazy composed. He kept it clean, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm sorry, bro, but the beginning of that video job like had me bubbled up. I'm sorry. I'm back now, but like, it's just crazy how we treat each other, bro. We gotta do better, bro. Gotta do better. Of course, all the jazz about liking, commenting, and subscribing, share it, send it around, take your clips from it, do your thing. But other than that, bro, I hope y'all had a good one, and I will see y'all on the next one.
We was making up at the light. We was just trying to get through the night.